I met a guy there. We were networking around, and I was working the room a little bit. I met this guy, and he had glasses on just like I do, and he was he's in a sports coat, and so I said, so what do you do? And so he began to, tell me a little bit about what he did, and he was somebody who would come into businesses and evaluate them to see how they were doing, and then he would help them, mostly in the financial ways, to build their business up, and he could broker it out and sell it for them. And so as he began to talk, I am consciously scoring him. And so first thing I looked at him, he had hair growing out his ears and hair growing out his nose, and his glasses were a little smudged, and he didn't get a very high score with that, because your appearance does impact what people think about you. And so I went, okay, well, but let's listen to him. And I did, I listened. Didn't just look, I listened. And as he began to talk about his motives, he said, I've been doing this for about 25 years because I love helping businesses grow and recover from their problems. Oh, yeah, that scored an 8 right there. And then he started talking about integrity. I have core values. Our company has core values that we operate by, and I try to help pull those core values into those companies and give them some core values. Ooh, he scored almost a 9 on that one. And then he said, I've been certified. He had about 6 or 7 certifications in restructuring companies and helping them. And I went, man, you got a 9 automatically on that one. And then he said, I've done it for this company and this company and this company and this company. I really like this industry. And man, when I'm stepping back, this guy scored 8s and 9s in every area except the hair coming out of his nose and his ears. And so I just, put it down. And your trust credit score, your FICO score is fluid. It's not concrete. A month later, we're back at ACG, and I saw him, good vibe. I went over, hey man, how you doing? Oh my word, I noticed it right off. His ears were all shaved, his nose didn't have hair growing out of it, and he looked good and his glasses were clean. And I said, that's putting a 9 on that one. Way to go, buddy. That's a real world. I don't know how to tell you any more real about your trust credit score and your reputation than what I just shared with you.